Hello everyone, it is Andrea. How are you doing today? I want to ask this question to you. But before I do, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. I want you to look at your current situation right now. Where you are working, where you are, whether you're remote, hybrid, you've been in a company for a long period of time, you're starting out with a company, or you decided to take the leap of faith and start your own business. This is what I want you to ask yourself. Look at your current situation, and if you are an employee, ask yourself, am I getting the respect, the quality, and is this career or job meeting the needs of my expectations where I want to be at this time? If you are an employer, ask yourself this question. Am I where I want to be right now, gaining the respect of my employees, as well as providing respect for my employees? And if you are a student at any age, ask yourself this question. Am I receiving the respect that I deserve? And am I meeting the needs and living up to my expectations that I have put upon myself today? The reason why I ask this is because many of us put up with a lot of obstacles, stress, struggles, and stripes, especially in the workplace or a school setting. I remember when I was in school, I felt that I could be more, I could do more. However, the obstacle at hand for me was learning and staying up to pace with not only the teacher, but my fellow students. Remember, I had to work 10 times harder just to get by. For me, things had to be taught in a way of simplicity, visually, and also I would benefit if I can understand it or relate it in a hands-on or real-life example. And so when I realized that I was having difficulty and I wasn't making the grade and keeping up to par with my fellow classmates, let alone the professor or teacher at the time, I made a conscious decision that I was this student. I was not meeting the needs of my expectations. However, I was the only one that was capable and responsible and accountable to take action. Sure, I could have just fell by the wayside and just coasted by, but that was doing a disservice to myself. I was a student investing my time, my family's money, and my money in the future down the road by not taking action. Then you go into the realm of the employee, okay? And as an employee, there's rules, regulations, policies, and procedures that have to be put into play. But if you were at all like me, every time I stepped into a new career, a new role, the person before me, some way, somehow, was either not available to teach, coach, mentor me in that position, or the supervisor was inundated with their own tasks at hand that had to be taken care of. Again, for me, I had to self-teach myself every single role that I stepped into. Sure, there was a job description. Sure, I had an interview. Sure, there were trainings. But at the same time, for an individual such as myself, I had to make sure I understood why I was doing what I was doing, what was the outcome, what was the results, and what did I have to provide for the company, let alone implement and learn as a professional and personal development in those areas. Then you come to the other scope, where you are the business owner. You are the boss. You are the CEO, COO, or leader. And you ask yourself, am I creating something that is great value, that's a reflection of what my mission and message is? And am I accordingly and appropriately, sharing that with my colleagues, staff, and collaborations in the events? Excuse me. These are questions that we have to constantly ask ourselves. And then comes the big question. Am I existing in this job or position? Or am I evolving in this position? Existing is going and just riding coast just to get the paycheck to paycheck and put food on the table and do the bare necessities. It's kind of what they say, going through the motions. Or am I evolving? With every single day, I'm learning a new task, being innovative and creative on different ways and options and benefits that I can help enhance the quality of not only the company, but the individuals served and the individuals that I am connecting with. You do not have any shackles nor strict commitments to your place of employment unless you choose to do so. What do I mean by that? You've chosen the job. Have you sat down with your supervisor or affiliates and said, this is what I'm aiming to strive for in the next segment, in the next quarter of the year? These are the goals and aspirations and milestones that I'd like to achieve as a company. Start taking accountability and responsibility as an employee, an employer, or your own boss to get you to the next level. If you are not happy in your job, you and only you are responsible and accountable for the decisions that you make. If you are not happy, have you sat down with your supervisor and explained the reasons you were not happy? If you feel that you are not challenged and you're not evolving in the company, have you asked your supervisor or collaborates what other opportunities are available? If you feel disrespected and taken advantage of, overworked and underpaid, have you communicated that with the necessary entities? A lot of us fear that. But I say if you're going to be unhappy, then you have every right to take action to choose to change it or to deal with it. And believe you me, when you start dealing and accepting things that are not in alignment with what you want to achieve, do, or pursue, it will consume you. And you will not be happy. And it will take over everything like a domino effect in your life. So I encourage you, regardless of what rank you are, an employee, a student, a boss, or have your own company with workers, make sure you are living on your terms. Make sure you are fulfilling your dreams. And if you are unhappy, you are the only individual in a civil and respectful manner that is responsible and accountable to address it to the appropriate entities and create a solution rather than it be part of the problem. So my name is Andrea Mason, your global voice, under the mentorship of the legendary Mr. Les Brown and the creator and innovator of the life transformational journey called Press Play, Plan Life According to You, bridging the gap to where you are right now to where you deserve to be, walking beside you every step of the way as your personal accountability coach. Remember, in this crazy game of life, every single second of the day, you have the opportunity and choice to press play. Plan life according to you. take the pen in your own hand and start writing your story. And remember always to follow your heart and not the herd nor the hurt, for success and happiness that are waiting for you on the other side. Bringing you daily content every single day. My name is Andrea Mason. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you in the next video. Be well.